Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A first down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
3rd and
goal.
goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. That is intercepted. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Prescott on first down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, Prescott to the air. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Dak. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down, Prescott. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are back in this one. It's 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Bryce Ford-Wheaton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That one good for 29.
The key to this play is all the pass protection. When you allow your running back to fast release and get out, you're down one pass protector, so the offensive line knows, hey, we're on our own here, and they gave the quarterback and that back enough time to get downfield and picks up a huge play.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Prescott again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. And he pitches it. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Slot receiver headed right. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Now, Cano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Prescott on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Prescott now. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one complete to Palmer. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short. Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
By Sam Williams. A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 3rd down.
Slot man in motion right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Second down, Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Strong. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Prescott. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now Prescott.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run the sneak. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock up.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Big play coming up, third and goal. Throwing is Prescott. And he's got another one. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here is 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll keep it on the ground, and this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2 two-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the two-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a two-point game. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dak to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's caught! That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Tremble comes in motion. He'll run, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to win the game. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late, but he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.